By my estimations, I have 3 options. Don't brush up and down, brush in circles.
How can you tell how I'm brushing?
I mean your electric toothbrush.
Oh, get it out of my mouth.
This superintelligence follows a very unremarkable woman played by Melissa McCarthy as it decides whether to destroy or save the world.
So, as I was saying, I have 3 options. 1, I can save mankind, end war, poverty, disease, fix global warming, and establish peace throughout humanity.
Okay, well, let's do that one. Right, that sounds good.
Pay attention, Carol. Next, I can enslave humanity.
Wait, what?
The second that the superintelligence became aware, it put itself in everything.
Could you please take me off your call list? I'm very busy.
You are lying in your bed. You are not busy.
All of a sudden, her things in her apartment are talking to her, and she's freaking out.
Your almond milk was delivered yesterday, Carol.
So the superintelligence does what it thinks is the smartest thing to do, which is it takes the voice of her favorite person.
Thanks so much for being here, Carol. Let's jump right into it.
Wait a minute, I know that voice.
My first question was, how many times have you rewritten this with someone else's voice? They swear to me that they didn't, that it was always my voice. I still don't really believe them, but I'm flattered nonetheless.
I mean, if you're gonna have a voice, it should be Octavia Spencer.
For me, personally, James Corden is more interesting vocally.
Octavia Spencer has an Oscar.
Not in her mouth.
Sorry to interrupt your slumber party chit-chat. Can we get back to it?
So the superintelligence is very much its own character. It's just essentially stolen my voice and at various points my face and being.
I freaked him out. I freaked myself out. I'm gonna go home.
I don't think you freaked him out. Did you see the way he touched your hair?
Here's the thing. I've been the one acting with Melissa through monitors, and like every place she looks, she's listening to me either on an earpiece, or I've literally walked behind her with megaphones, or there's been speakers.
Hey, who are you and what do you want?
A lot. More than you can wrap your head around at 7:46 a.m.
Well, luckily, Melissa and Steve are really close, and Steve's a really good performer. So I think as far as a stand-in for James, we're in luck.
I'm really glad Steve Mallory's doing the voice while we're here shooting, because obviously James can't be here every day. Out of everybody in the world, why me?
Oh, Carol, you were
Exactly the right person for this.
It was really challenging. There's so many scenes where it's me and there's nothing else there. Like the first 3 days I was completely by myself and it was just talking to like smoke detectors and TVs.
This could all be tricks. You know, you're probably some cyberpunk hacker making shapes on my TV. Ooh.
And because it's all voiceover later for the superintelligence, there are many, infinite versions of how we could do it.
Get in there and ask him out for coffee and empanadas or whatever you humans do.
It just maybe this is a teaching moment, but coffee and empanadas is like, that's a dicey intestinal situation.
Get out of the car, Carol.
Doing the voice after the film's been shot, you just have a luxury of like, you can try something, here, you can go and have a look down the road and that's not quite right, maybe it should be more like this. And then you leave and come back 6 weeks later and some of it worked and some of it didn't and you try it again. I find it quite a fulfilling sort of way to work, really. I love Jerry Orbach. I've streamed his episodes 4 trillion times over the last 3 seconds. I know, remember that Halloween you went as Scary Orbach? Triumph.
Fantastic. Is that it?
It can't be.
That's it. Thanks very much. Great job. Much appreciated.
Oh man, I love you so much. It's a really nice way for me to still use my acting muscles somehow. And it was lovely. I had a really nice time.